Well, what are you upset about? What are you upset about this time, Mother? Oh, Discord. About them and their double standards. You know, how you can get blocked for doing nothing wrong. You go on there, you read all their followership oversights, and you're thinking whatever you're writing or whatever you're drawing or whatever you're talking about, you think in your mind, you think that, oh, right, they're following the followership oversights. And then one day you go on there and you get blocked. And they got the gall to, show you this little shit. I am not making this one up. They do make this little shit. Then it says, you have been blocked. If you want to know why, get a hold of a hireling. Oh, so I'm going to send the inner wire to some overseer at at Discord or whatever the English word would be, forget. So he or she can tell me that they blocked me because A, they didn't like my take on Xena, B, didn't like how I was show playing, which is one the same, or C, didn't like what I was writing or drawing, or they had a bad day and hit the block fairway bind that they have. No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna go do that because they're not gonna be that answerable to me anyway. Yeah, I know what you're coming from, Mother. I mean, there's all these folks, and even X is guilty of having gatekeepers as well. Remember way back when you were an X on 28 between YL? And how everyone would gatekeep you because they didn't like that the way that you were doing Xena? They get pissed off and say, oh, well, role playing or self playing, it's not show playing. You're not taking it earnest enough, they would say. Well, you know what, Gabrielle? That was gatekeeping because I was dealing with showers. Showers. Folks that are good at showing and writing all that shit. Then I come along and I'm a teller, and since I'm not showing them everything, since I'm not showing every single thing that's being said and done, they either say, "Oh, you don't take it earnest. You're not good at show playing, you know, you're not playing the self the way I want it to be like. It's more than show playing." Yeah, I know. It's kind of like that. And then, you know how bad it is on X these days? You can't even make a reckoning. If you already have a reckoning made with them, great. But good luck on making a new reckoning with them. They make it where you gotta go through and you set up your name, your last name, what your step word's gonna be, or your pass key, or whatever, your password, your step word, your step key, whatever. And then they make it where you got to start asking, asking things like, how many lorries do you see? Or how many hills it is? And it always seems to fuck up because you can't shift it, to get to show all the lorries or all the hills or whatever they're asking you. I know what you're talking about, Mother. It's a double standard on setting up a reckoning. You set it all up, you have your name, you got your handle, you got your step word or your step key or whatever, and then you think, well, all I gotta do is to tell the website I'm a living being and not some tool, and they make that so hard that it's not even worth making another reckoning. you know, and would say you got lucky, Mother, and you made another reckoning. Do you think all those folks that hated you think they would even care if you were back or not? Because I don't think they would. Oh, Gabrielle, I don't think those folks care one little at all. To tell you the truth, they're too worried, they're too busy gatekeeping others on how one should show play or how one's take on a self, or, good doer worshiping Lucille Lawless or whatever the fuck they do on that bloody website. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mother. And getting back to that whole, double standard with Discord or Forget or whatever, yeah. I mean, why would they block you? If you weren't saying or doing anything wrong, and what you were writing and drawing was following the followership oversights, then what grounds would they have? You know? At the end of the day, I don't really think they would have any grounds for doing it. Come on.